I'm dancing. Is my dancing moves. You're dancing too. Who invited you? Get out of here. Get out of here. Only my dance party. It's just my dance party.
We can't come to your dance party?
You're...
But it does
I guess you're not exactly invited. You're like crashing it, but that's okay. You're not the only ones here. We're joined by a bunch of other people.
We're joined by a bunch of people, and hopefully they can see us and hear us properly.
I hope they can.
Properly right now.
As long as you can see me dancing, that's all that really matters.
As long as I can speak properly.
Can you? Can you speak properly?
I'll try.
Neff says audio and video are good.
Wonderful.
Everyone's cheering.
Well, hey to everybody.
2 a.m.
Good evening.
For us.
Yeah, good evening from America.
Oh.
Top of the morning to you or something, wherever you guys are.
Let us know where you're from. Mall Gamer already threatened to make me pronounce things that I don't know how to pronounce. So,
like Edinburgh.
I'm pretty sure we said it in Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Well,
Edinburgh.
But I don't know.
Well, we're not going to do that again. Today we've got a different game going, don't we, Nate?
we are going to be playing Random Encounters Charades. So, for anybody who doesn't know what charades is, can you explain it to... Oh, you don't know. I have to explain it. So, I'm going to reach into this sketchy pipe over here and pull out one of our musical titles. And then I have to try to act it out somehow. Do something. Either,
singing
act
it?
out... No, I can't vocalize. I can't say anything. It has to be all with actions. So, if you don't speak English very well and you're watching, that's great. You don't need to speak English for this game.
Yes.
You need to be able to read it, though, for the title.
But
they'll be competing against you or whoever's up here. I'm going to go first, but we'll rotate.
Group game.
And you guys have to try to guess it as well as them, and we'll see if you can get it before them. And whoever's active doesn't get to say anything, so...
Sure. Gwen, do you want to introduce our mods while we're...
I do. So besides the rules of the game, we also have some rules for the chat. Which are currently being enforced by our mods, Neff and Joe and Maltonio Howard, who are both in the chat right now. They have little
Hello, mates.
wrenches next to their names.
That's how the aliens from the shovelware will clap.
Mates. Good to see you guys. Thank you for staying up so late with us here in America.
Thank you.
Thank you for waking up early elsewhere in the world, or just enjoying your day as normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're excited.
It's going to go very poorly, probably, because I'm going to get something, and I'm not going to know how to act it out at all.
I was thinking about the one that you gave as an example for not knowing how to act out, and I'm like, I don't see the problem.
Some I think will be very easy to act out, and some will not be.
Well, the more Random Encounters musicals you guys know, the easier this game will be for you.
Do we need to limit how many guesses we get or anything like that? Because I feel like it's unfair if you just start spouting musicals off.
Because there's only a finite number of them. We've only made so many. So if you know literally every one of them, you could guess too many. So it should be only 2, maybe 3 guesses each.
Okay.
That seems reasonable.
I mean, we should technically hold each of you guys to that.
That's going to be harder to do.
Yes. Well,
they're going to just spam the chat with every title they've ever heard.
And that's why we're not going to accept that. Or maybe what it is only after we've had so many people guess it. We could even warn them if one person has gotten it right. So if you spam it, you've made it too hard for everybody else. Much better if you actually know the answer, so that when we give that hint and say somebody else has gotten it already, and we don't give you guys a point unless you can get 3 of you to get it. I don't know.
Are we ready to try this?
I think we are.
It's gonna go poorly.
We're just having fun here.
All right, let's get something that's easier, hopefully.
He's like, I'm feeling the easy ones out. Yeah, that feels easy.
I'm trying not to grab 2 on accident. Okay, that feels like 1.
Sorry, before you get started there.
Yes.
Oh no, that's 2.
I'm supposed to pronounce this from Ireland.
Pronounce mucking hag well. Top of the morning to you. Organ.
Okay.
There you go. That's what it is. You say it like that.
All right. Are you guys ready to try to guess what I have?
Oh, I am so ready.
All right.
Are you ready?
Do we have a timer, or do I just...
I
got a phone. I got a phone.
You can try to do a...
I've got a telephone here in the 21st century.
30 seconds?
Here's 2020. That's a calculator. If that's not going to help.
You can add time.
Okay. So, a timer? Sure. What did you want to do? 2 minutes?
2 minutes seems
1
like
minute?
A minute. A minute
should be fine.
Let's make it a minute and 15 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
Just because.
Let me know when my timer's good.
Alrighty. You ready?
Sure.
And go!
Oh, it's...
Eggman. Something. He poops eggs.
No, it's the Wario rap. No?
He poops the eggs in the Wario
Well, I
rap.
thought it was farting.
He's doing the... Mr. Bean! It's Mr. Bean!
Is it
It's like
Okay.
Eggman and Tails.
Jeez, you still had like 45
Confused
seconds.
by the farting.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I was trying to do the
What's
like
going
when
on?
he sees the screen.
Oh.
Okay, well, did anybody get that? There
I was
was
gonna
like
say,
such a delay.
there's
from-
a delay. so-
There was. Practical pencil person got smarter than you super fast.
Wow. Hey. Well, that was the right one for you because you did play Eggman.
It's true. I got something that I could at least try to figure out how to add.
Okay.
I'll also give some kudos to Lucy Black, who got Eggman super fast, so she knew where you were going with it.
Do you want to just cycle? I'll take.
Probably.
Sure.
So if we all
It's
scoot
probably
down-
instead of having to force the person with the computer to constantly move, we could just I take her spot and then she goes up.
Yes, I am the queen,
Okay.
and I
That
shall sit
way
here.
they don't have to keep
Okay.
shifting or anything like that.
Okay. I think I understand these rules, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna move this mic just a little closer.
Oh yeah, because you need mics closer
Yes.
Well,
to not talk.
well, when I am talking, I
you
talk
talk very
sometimes.
loud, so
I talk sometimes.
Oh, I
I
don't
want
wanna
everybody to
see
hear
this.
me. Oh, I got this. I don't got
Okay.
this. Oh, I don't know what to do for this.
okay. Let me know. Let me
Oh,
know when you're ready.
oh no! What do I do for this?
You make us guess what it is without talking. Didn't we explain the rules already?
I don't know how to do this one.
Okay. Well. 5, 4, 3, 2. Mr. Mouse, and go.
You guys are gonna be like, he's so stupid. Why didn't he just do the thing? And I'm like,
Yeah, my question is why are you so stupid? You're talking!
1 minute.
Okay, but Enos, Resident Enos?
Just Monica?
I'm like, I don't know what to do. That was the only thing. Was like they're in a reading club. And I'm like, dude, she does the thing with the look up her dress. I'm like, that's the easiest thing.
I was like, what if you just did like,
Well, yeah. What would you guys have done
if
for
you
that?
were just like,
Oh, that would have been good. Yeah. Okay. I didn't think of that.
Dress?
I didn't think
Yeah.
of that one. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
oof.
I didn't
I'm
know.
not seeing anyone
Ooh.
getting it right.
See?
Faster than us.
It was hard.
Monster Gotcha guessed a confused man.
It was,
It was definitely a confused man.
Definitely a confused man. That was so much harder than I thought it was gonna be. But then, it's like when I drew it, I was like, I don't remember anything notable about this.
Oh, oof.
Yeah, this is a bad start, but good job. Nice work.
All right.
So far, each of you guys have guessed one. I haven't guessed any yet. That's not good.
So I'm gonna take
I'm gonna
this.
switch.
Okay.
AJ, you
Oh,
can
I'm
be
sorry, I totally just.
in
I'm
charge
sorry,
of the
anyone
time.
that just heard me
Sorry.
hit the mic.
I'm the timer man.
The timer man.
I'm timer man.
There's not like something that lives in warp pipes and will kill me, right?
Just
yes.
Patreon encounters, actually. That's the only thing that lives in there. And today we have scooted them a little bit so that we can have more things in the warp pipe than just Patreon encounters.
Oh, this person says it just looked like AJ was angry.
Resident Enos was a good guess with the book. That was good.
Oh, Gwen's like, this is even worse.
Uh-oh. Tough one, huh?
Ah.
Are you ready?
I am redy.
Are you guys ready? I'm not going to wait for your answer. Yes, you are. You are ready.
Oh.
Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Alola form for me. Hey.
Wow. The chat's gonna have like no time to
I know.
answer that.
Sorry, guys.
Wow, that was quick.
Well, we'll see. Somebody will have like 2
okay,
seconds to
I'm
get it
like, I'm
before we say
waiting.
it.
We're
gonna-
I'm like, we're watching the instant replay on the chat to see if
Instant
anybody.
replay.
I'm
Is
watching
Gwen
to see
sit-
how terrible my dancing
This person
is.
said aloha. I don't know if. Okay.
See, I mean, it's a little tentacly.
This person said alola.
Yeah, it's a little tentacly.
I wish we'd had a Splatoon one. So
A weird Cthulhu song.
Huh.
All right, Nate, you're
Guessed alola. Okay. Do we want to take this time to answer a question or anything?
Sure, we can make this still a little
you
bit
know,
of
absolutely.
after every round.
rotation. Yeah.
So somebody ask us a question other than please pronounce blank because that's
Yeah,
not
Neff,
actually that
Neff already mentioned that in the live chat that we're not doing pronunciation challenges or anything. We're
No.
focusing mostly on this sick game.
good. Jake Reed wants to know how we are today.
Today was a tough day, I would say. So, like, just being completely upfront, I think a lot of us didn't have a lot of enthusiasm today to get up and do the same thing as every day, because literally every day is like exactly the same now. It's like Groundhog Day. You live it over and over, and nothing really changes.
I saw this thing on my Facebook today that was like life in the quarantine, and it had the days of the week listed out, but it had all the first half scratched out, so it wasn't like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It was just day. And I was like, yeah, that's right. That's what I got.
Pretty accurate, yeah. Oh. So we went to the post office today.
That was miserable, and there's a line.
The line was absurd. There was somebody that brought a whole bunch of cremated remains in, which was freaking people out too. And that's not common, so that was very unusual. But especially with everybody wearing like masks and like trying to keep distance between each other, to have somebody with a cart full of dead people was freaking people out a lot. So that was. I mean, I was freaked out by it too.
Real quick, we're also going to answer Rebecca Scowcraft, who asked us which of these figures on our shelf right now is our favorite. I assume we get to answer individually, so we don't have to vote.
Sure. Favorite figure, go.
You go first.
I like this one. This is the Shovel Werewolf. He was made custom. He was a werewolf action figure that I put clothes on for the third season of the Shovel Werewolf. And behind him, his partner is this creepy Bubsy.
Oh, that one's pretty good.
That is actually Beast from the X-Men, painted orange, and
I pushed for that.
Like Bubsy.
I pushed for that.
He looks terrible.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with this plushie Bendy because A, I really like plushies, and B, we got him from the game.
The Meatly, yeah, that's true.
It was really, really nice to get a surprise box of plushies. It made my day.
I'm split.
There was also ink in there. It was gross.
It was kind of weird. So I'm split because I both like the little Cuphead one that we used in our April Fool's joke last year. Was it last year?
No, the year before.
The year before, you're right, because we did do the jump scare last year. So yeah, he's always cute. Cuphead's adorable. But also Balloon Boy at the far other end. And that's even an updated Balloon Boy. We now own 2 Balloon Boys because we have the one from the original FNAF musical series, which bad things happened to him, spoilers. And we also have the updated one that is used in the prequel series because he's supposed to still be in perfect condition in the original series. Or the Origin series, but not the original series. That's complicated. Anyway.
You're telling me your favorite toy isn't the principal from Baldi with his skin net bow tie?
I thought the Baldi toys,
He's horrifying.
They rank pretty high up there.
He's horrifying.
I do like the Baldi toys. The Baldi action figure line is very cool. But I think I still have to give it to Balloon Boy or maybe Cuphead. All right.
I also just real quick want to help out our moderators for 2 seconds. Guys, please do not ask for shout-outs. We don't give shout-outs in these live streams, so do yourselves and our mods a favor and don't get yourselves put in timeout for asking for shout-outs. Thank you.
Cool. All right. Nate's, uh-oh. Oh, he's got a reaction to this one.
I'm so excited. What is it?
It's a juicy one.
Bring it on.
Okay. Are you prepared?
Sure.
Are you all prepared? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Hairy arms. He's got hairy arms. Arms of a fighter. No. Oh! Okay, I got it. We're gonna see.
Wait,
Let's wait and see if somebody in the chat gets it.
He knows, I think.
I do know it. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna wait and see if somebody in the chat gets it, or she gets it.
There's a monster in Supernatural that has a thing that comes out from its arm like that. Did we make a Supernatural musical?
I don't see it yet.
Someone's Mario, Bendy, Eggbot Bop.
No.
Assassin's Creed.
Yes!
And we just got somebody who got it.
There we go. Okay,
I'm like Hidden Blade and dancing.
Yeah, the Hidden Blade is what got me. Yeah.
Think deep. You got nothing is true.
Think deep. Good job,
there you
John.
go.
Hey, and you guys still had about 20 seconds left, by the way. Nice job.
I love all these guesses. They're great. There's actually a bunch of people that got it before I did. So congrats, guys. You did great.
My hair has gotten so long without being able to cut it.
Yeah, me too.
It's terrible. I'm like, ah! Okay, what do I have here?
Well, as soon as the hair salons open back up.
We have scissors.
Yeah?
Anybody in the house can cut your hair.
It's true.
Except yourself. I wouldn't advise that.
It's kind of hard to see the back.
Okay, so I think I'm ready.
You ready? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Friday the 13th, the musical.
Yeah, that's right. Good job.
We talked about this before we started playing this. You guys have a disadvantage because you can't see the floor.
Oh yeah, the bear trap.
So he put a bear trap. He opened a bear trap, put it on the floor, and stepped in it and fell. You probably couldn't see.
You just saw it. Me put the thing down and then fall out.
This person's like, what?
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna walk through each of the characters. I'll start with Peter. He puts down the bear trap, and then he steps on his own bear trap. And then I get the pick.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Sands and Squeebers got it. Mike Sands got it first, and then Squeebers afterwards.
Good play. Nice job.
Yeah, and then some other people got it.
Nice
Good job, you guys.
Nice job.
Well done. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, and we're going to do a couple more questions after my round, so you can go ahead and get those ready if you want, guys.
Get them ready. But also still answer if you know what she's doing.
Yeah, don't send them yet. Wait.
Okay. Man, my hair is so long. It's all over my
I will
face.
shave your head for you.
I have a razor. I have a buzzer.
Oh, do you know this one?
How do you do this one?
We're about to find out.
You can use my new razor if you want. It's got the little clips that you put in that you can adjust the hair length, so it'll still probably be
I had
pretty
one of those
short.
in college, and then it broke. It was like,
It'll still probably be pretty short,
it was supposed to
but
hold
it might
this
be better
distance.
than long.
And then I had a giant bald streak. It was like, and I was like, uh-oh.
Oh my gosh.
Huh. You ready, Adrian? Alrighty, everybody. No, I did not hurt myself. Thank you, Lord Samosa. I am fine. I fall all the time, professionally even, on YouTube. Does that count as
All right,
professional?
are you ready, Gwen?
No.
Well, too bad.
Hey.
Your clock starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, go.
It's, I got this.
A butterfly.
I think I got this one. Yeah, I totally got this one. Okay, good. We're going to see if somebody else gets it.
You stink.
No. Keep going. Help us out. Oh, somebody got it all right. Adrian, Zocht, Link, watch out.
Yay!
Nicely done.
Okay,
You acted like this was so hard, but your little fairy and like watching out and Link. I was confused about Link at first.
I was like, what is this like Roman centurion doing?
Yeah, you'd actually be shocked how many people in the chat totally got that. A bunch of
Well, there you
people
go.
here all figured it
I
out
was
really
like, that
quickly.
video was like a million
You guys
different
are sharp.
actions.
It's true. That's a chaotic one, but they were on it. They were super
were.
on it. So good for you.
Thank you.
I'll take that back. We're gonna answer some questions.
We totally are. If your question was, by the way, earlier, I was super close to that mic. Sorry. Will we make Link musical? I saw a couple for Piggy, Ice Cream, and Animal Crossing. The answer is always maybe.
Maybe.
We
Maybe.
don't know what we're
Piggy's
making.
not its own game though, technically.
That's
right?
true.
Like
Piggy,
unless they've
Piggy's
released stuff
just a
separate
game
from
in
Roblox.
Roblox. So.
Yeah, we especially don't tend to do like, oh, this specific fan game somebody made in Minecraft, for example. That is getting way too like narrow and obscure versus doing just the entire game that it's built within. So I'm more likely to do, say, a Roblox musical than a Piggy musical based on a game somebody made with Roblox.
Okay, so this is a question that like pretty much only appeals to me, but I do think it's really interesting, and I'm gonna have to research it later. But somebody asked, do you know that penguins were found by someone that was Welsh, and that's why they're called penguins, because pen and Gwen, which is Welsh. Pen means head and Gwyn means white, which I know Gwen means white.
Oh.
I have to look this up though and see if I share a part of a name with a penguin.
Penguin, I like that.
I
I want to make a little avatar of you that's it's called Penguin.
I loved penguins when I was a kid. Penguins are great.
Oh, they walk like this.
Yeah.
They do.
That's perfect. I totally would
If
get
only
that
we
if
had
that
done a
was
penguin musical.
I know. That was too good.
Huh.
All right, fast round. Favorite musical that we've made?
You know what? Today I'm gonna say Arms. Arms.
I'm gonna say Super Mario Brothers the musical.
Hey, that's a good one.
And I'm gonna say Resident Enos.
Okay. Very good. Very good. It changes like every day.
It
I
really
promise.
does. We like way too many of them.
Yeah, I think it's important to like your own work, though. It's really actually a shame if you're like, I don't like that, and I don't like that. You should enjoy the things you make. You spent time on them.
Also, the chat wants to know why barns are purple on Wednesdays.
They aren't?
What?
My family owns a barn, and it's been red pretty much the entire 30-something years I've seen it. So, never been purple on a Wednesday.
Okay, well, that answers
All
that.
right, let's.
Maybe it's not an American thing. Maybe it's like in Europe that barns
Maybe?
change colors on Wednesdays.
I would think it would be really difficult to change
we
the
need to
color
find
of
and
entire
ask
barns.
some Europeans. Maybe later this year. Assuming we get to Europe sometime later this year. Since our plans were thwarted.
All right. Are you going to time him?
Oh, you feel... yeah, I should.
You look like you're going to cry.
Don't worry, you only have a minute and 15 seconds you have to endure. And then you can quit.
I don't think anyone's gonna... This is so hard. I don't know, maybe. Okay, whatever.
He's All right. Let's see how it goes.
The chat and I are ready.
3,
Bring it on.
2, 1. Go. What?
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man? What?
It's the meme where they're Wait, are we seeing ourselves?
I think I know what this one is.
Oh my god, you represent this song!
I think I know what this is. Because some of these are not just the musical. Sometimes it's a specific song.
So are you saying it's from a musical that has multiple songs?
I think that's what I'm saying. I believe this is a specific
okay,
song.
I see a bunch of people guessing Phoenix Wright. Are they on the right track?
No.
Oh, well. I didn't know that. I thought
I see Rhythm Beat,
I think I know what
Power
it is then.
Pong, Baldy, Granny. The hat is backwards? And what, Sonic? Oh, Fake Hedgehog!
Yes!
There you go. Anybody else get that?
Yes, Howdy Hyena got Fake Hedgehog.
I
So
was
I
like-
was on a sort of right track. But
I was
went
like,
to the
I don't know
wrong-
how, like, that song literally has, like, a very small scene in Sonic the Musical
Yes,
movie
and
trailer,
they
and
do-
it's literally
they
just people pointing at each other.
In the
And I'm
rain.
like, and your shadow over here pointing at him. I'm like, how do I represent that?
I believed at first that you were doing right is wrong,
Gotcha.
which is still like people like against
Yeah,
each other
that's
pointing
why I
across
was
the room.
like, all right, now I need to get you on the track of Sonic.
Yeah, but then I was like, he's not doing like the objection kind of thing.
Potato Boy and Carly Turner also both got it before me. I'm checking to see if anybody else did. Camilla Supin... Oh, I'm sorry.
Good one.
Supin
That was a good one.
Oof.
So,
good.
people got it.
Oof.
Nice. Well done, everybody. Well done.
Oh.
That was a hard one. I
It
feel
was
like that's
not-
like that's an extra points one. Maybe for you too.
I don't know. That's...
That's tough. All right. What are you gonna give me this time?
that easy, huh?
I know, but
Bring it on. Don't worry, there's only 240 people watching you right now.
Oh.
Watching to see you fail.
to see if I can act
Excellent.
this musical out. Okay.
Huh.
I think I am ready for this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's My Date with Captain Falcon.
Yep, that's right.
I was
I'm like,
gonna
there's
say that.
actions in it, but I think it's just easier to be mariachis
What
when they
was-
do a Falcon
But
punch.
this was the
That was a trumpet, yeah.
Oh, I was like, what are you drinking?
No, he's playing the trumpet. I
ask
play
him
trumpet.
that
That's how
every
you.
day. What are you
sort of hold it
drinking?
like that. Jeez. When am I drinking like this? Like, oh, I'm gonna get myself a glass of water.
See if everyone...
So silly.
I don't
think anyone got it.
Oh.
Oh, but Potato Boy and
Falcon
HIY
Date.
Gamer both got
Yeah.
it.
Gwen is a pretty sharp shooter sometimes. On the right songs. Some of them.
Some of them are like tentacles, tentacles.
Tentacles.
Aw.
Should I take that computer or not?
Yes.
We've
you
yet
should.
to not guess anything, though.
What? What?
There's nothing that hasn't been guessed yet.
Oh,
There's
that's
nothing
true.
that.
Everything
Sorry,
has been guessed
everything's
correctly.
Oh,
guessed correctly.
yes,
Yes. Sorry.
okay.
I should phrase
I was
that in a
like-
better way.
There's nothing that hasn't been guessed yet. I'm like, what? Yes. We're 100% success rate. Good job, us.
Oh.
We're great.
I feel like I just got another easy one.
Maybe.
It's gonna take
Okay.
2 seconds.
Okay. By the way, you're going Dutch. Just FYI.
I'm going Dutch.
The chat wanted to.
Who's going? I'm
We're
going Dutch.
becoming Dutch.
By the way, you're going Dutch. Which in America is to say, we're going to pay for ourselves. I will not pay for you to have lunch with me. It's usually considered kind of.
Which I have not gone Dutch in a very long time.
That's true. Yeah, never mind. Either way, hopefully that's not offensive to anybody.
Let's get this
who's
show on the
Dutch.
road.
Sure. Anyway.
Are you ready, Gwen?
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I got you. Let's see if somebody else has got you, though. Huh. I think I just confused the chat with my my Dutch stuff. Yes, people have it. It would be nice to actually go to the Netherlands or something, and actually go to the Dutch instead.
Do you really not know it?
Let's see.
Not really, no.
So far, I've got me and you. Oh, there you go. Lamb and Night. I'm number 1. There you go.
I thought you were trying to be like, it's one word. I'm like, okay.
I won.
Yeah, Cute Biscuit got it too. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess, sure.
Yeah.
Go team.
He got it.
I have it.
Well, who cares about
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, see, a bunch of people actually have it. It's just the
I
quickest
care
people
about him.
I catch the most.
Well, I don't.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
that's why I
Okay.
married him, so you wouldn't have to.
Exactly.
Hey, it's time for questions again, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
That's how that works.
Hey, what other questions do we have? I know, I'm sorry. I'm looking sometimes, just not all the time. I split my attention poorly.
Confused Gwen. Yes, that was Confused Gwen the musical. It was the sequel to Confused Man. Yeah.
Confused man. Oh, the woman got a name. The man was just confused man.
man.
What are your questions, folks? You got a couple questions. Questions. The questions for Cusco. Cusco's question.
Question from another gotcha girl. Do you all like Broadway musicals? If so, what's your favorite one?
We were just listening to Broadway musicals before we came up here, at least.
Oh,
We were.
I'm pretty sure my favorite is Wicked. I come back to Wicked all the time. It's fantastic.
We were supposed to go see that in like 2 weeks.
I
or
know,
3
we
weeks
had-
in London after seeing you guys. Because I've never watched that musical and I've heard really good things.
Technically, I've never seen it either. I've just memorized the soundtrack.
I was really looking forward to that because last time we were in London, we saw a couple West End shows and they were so good.
So good.
And I don't get out to watch the theater like at all ever. So
No.
Yeah, I feel like we only really get around to watch the theater when like Katie and Kevin are in.
right, if they're in a
shows.
show, we go see.
And we were gonna
see a show.
actually go see Kevin in Hunchback.
Yeah, the Hunchback.
But
of
that
Notre
got
Dame.
canceled, so.
Ah! Whoa.
Dang it!
We're waiting to see if Katie's Matilda will still go up or not.
Yeah.
It may be late enough that it might. I don't know.
What other? Okay, so we've had. I'm just gonna tell you guys really quickly. There is a up and coming musical that reached out to us a couple weeks ago that we just found out a little bit about, and they've got a website and stuff called Game Development the Musical, and I thought it was actually a really cool concept. And so we got to like look through what they put up about it so far, and I don't know what's going to become of it, but it was something that it caught our attention, and it was pretty cool.
It's
it was
fun.
It was part of a little concert that there's like an online theater group was hosting tonight, and they played songs from like 8-10 different like like musicals that are like trying to get made right now. So it was a really fun taste of like Broadway off Broadway tonight.
Yeah, it's a super fun company that tries to make it so that musicals aren't just things like you have to pay a West End ticket for. That they'll like record it so you can watch it from your house and pay it for the same way you'd pay for like a TV show or a movie. And they make it super accessible to a lot of people. And it's an awesome company. And you should probably check out all the different things that they've done. They're called Apples and Oranges. Is that right?
Apples and oranges, or I think that's it.
Some sort of fruit and some sort of fruit.
Okay. Well, if you
Either
look
way.
up Game Development the Musical on YouTube, I bet you can trace your way back to them. And you can also check out the opening number to that musical. So.
Here's another question. Practical Pencil Person. What happened to Sweeping Man? Anybody
Sweeping
wanna
Man.
Shed some light on the Sweeping Man.
Sweeping Man, bless his heart, he decided to leave LA and moved back to, I think he's in Georgia.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where he is still.
Which America's a very big continent. It's on the exact opposite side
Yes.
from Los Angeles.
So, yeah, he decided, the LA life wasn't suiting him or personal reasons, so forth, so on. It happens to people. He moved back, and I don't know what he does for work, but I know he does still every once in a while upload to his Prop Master's Handbook channel. He just finished making an Iron Throne recently.
Which was really awesome.
Which was a lot of cardboard swords, and I don't know how he has the patience
Hundreds,
for it.
maybe thousands
But
of cardboard swords.
if you want to watch that, just search the Prop Master's Handbook on YouTube, and you can probably find his Iron Throne.
It's nice you can still see him. He looks exactly the same. He does the same things as ever, so it's very cool. If you're missing him, and I'm constantly missing him, it's actually really nice to have a YouTube channel you can go to and be like, there he is. There's my Prop Master.
We got to do a nice little nod to him when we animated Bendy. We had the little the ink monster with the broom sweeping up.
Yeah.
Every so often.
So
We also did in Baldi's Basics, the musicals. Gotta Sweep showed up with a hat on at some point because he was the sweeping man.
It's true.
All right, there was one other question.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Did you lose it?
I did. Oh, I mean, there's been more than one other question, but there was one other one that I was gonna.
And we'll get to more after this.
Hop onto. Yeah. Well, I lost it.
All
Okay.
right.
Oh, that's what it was. I don't remember who asked it though. I'll find that. Question is, when is FNAF coming back?
Oh, that's an excellent question.
I thought it was a reasonable question to ask.
So we had planned for FNAF to come back for at least one continuing part of the story this year. And we're hopeful that we'll be giving you the sequel to Web of Lies still at some point this year, but obviously schedules are ever changing and we don't know who we're going to be able to get back, and we do really want to make sure we get key members of the cast back in order to do that. And I say key members of the cast, we're looking at Adriana Figueroa, who starred in Web of Lies, and a couple other voice actors. So to make sure we do that, we may have to delay a little bit, but it is always on our radar, and we are intending to continue that story.
That was Jamie Fong, by the way, that asked that question.
Thank you, Jamie Fong.
Hopefully you will get more FNAF somewhat soon. It's something we intend to do this year at some point. But of course, we had that plan before things went a little chaotic on the planet.
All dependent on the world situation. So
with any luck, though, you will get the story to continue sooner rather than later. And
we want to see it continue too. We know we left puppets in a box, and we do not want to leave them.
We don't want to change the story based on COVID-19 or anything either. Like, we want to keep telling the same story with the same people. So hopefully nothing changes other than the release date might get bumped a little bit for when we can film it. Okay, so we will come back to more questions shortly. We're going to play another 3 rounds of this. Nate has a good one, I think. So you guys ready to play?
You ready?
Get ready. Sharpen your eyeballs.
Okay.
Don't sharpen your eyeballs.
Peel your eyeballs. Don't do that either? Okay, I don't know what to do with your eyeballs.
All right. Just prepare your eyeballs.
Prepare your eyeballs.
All right, you ready?
I guess.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I know.
I might know it. I'm gonna wait for somebody else to guess. And if I'm right
too, violin,
then
correct?
He's not allowed to. Okay.
I don't know if I'm allowed to actually confirm.
All right, so we have a guess of "Rhythm Thief" by Adrian.
That's correct.
Hey, nice job.
I was like, I don't know any other song where someone plays a violin in the actual
Potato
musical.
Boy also guessed that. Oh, everybody did. Rose's Drawings, HIY
Whoa,
Gamer.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Who plays Deltarune? Who plays the violin in Deltarune?
Everybody assumed it was.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to shame you for your
Rhythm
choices.
Thief.
I'll take one of those. Take that one, I guess, since it's the easier one to transport. Ugh.
Yeah, I was like, there's only one musical I can think of that has a violin in it, so it's got to be it. But.
All right. Are you ready?
But then I didn't see Napoleon, so I wasn't sure.
I was like, I don't know how to. I don't remember much from Rhythm Thief, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I remember there's a violin and they're on the elevator.
Napoleon does that thing.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't even know if that's accurate. Did he actually do that in history?
Yeah. Well, a lot of historical figures did because you had to pay extra to have 2 hands in your portrait.
Oh.
You paid by the hand.
What?
Because hands were so hard to draw.
What? I mean, they are hard to draw.
They
I've
are.
noticed
So
that.
you could get a cheaper portrait by hiding one of your hands. That's why you'd have one behind your back or inside a pocket.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it just makes them look fancy.
Yeah, and I was thinking, I'm like, wouldn't that be bad for Napoleon to be like, oh, I couldn't afford a second hand in my picture?
Well, it's just super common.
I just would have thought that he would have been like, ah! I have 2 hands. Ooh, I'm Napoleon.
He has the massive portrait on a horse. I'm pretty sure no one thought he was poor.
He's giving finger guns.
Yeah, hey, it's me, Napoleon. I'm riding a horse.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have thought that.
That's how AJ would have his patron.
That's what I would have done. If I was loaded like Napoleon, want everybody to know how cool I was, I'd show all my fingers and be doing jazz hands and stuff. Okay.
Also, by the way, this is why after my first musical with the guys, everyone actually said, "Shut up, InfoChan" to me. Ta-da!
Oh, are you ready, AJ?
Did we really do this many already? We're doing great.
We are.
Are you ready?
Sure.
3, 2, 1, go. I know.
Okay.
I think I know.
Okay, so you're crying, you're sticking. Oh!
I know. Let's see if anyone says it.
We're gonna see if anybody else can get it. Anybody?
Jazz hands, Cuphead. Malcolm got it. Malcolm got it.
So we have somebody
but so
got it.
did Layman Knight.
Yep, it's Don't Let Me Go.
Yes.
Okay.
I figured the tongue was going to be the deal clincher there.
I didn't get it on the crying.
What's with the crying?
It's
and
Baby
the,
Mario.
running
Yeah.
I was somehow going to Animal Crossing running from bees. That tells you
No.
what I've been doing.
I was inaccurate about the crying, though, because the baby didn't use its hands because it was a rubber baby. So it was literally just like...
But I got what you're doing.
Okay, good.
And then as soon as I saw you doing the chasing, I'm like,
Yep,
okay. Okay.
Gwen, it's your
Spoiled
turn
Kid
again.
the musical.
What?
Somebody guessed Spoiled Kid the
I'm
musical.
not a spoiled kid.
Aw, you're a very spoiled kid.
What? No way.
Oh.
No, we.
I love sticking my entire arm in this thing.
I know, right? Oh, that was me screaming like, ah! I just saw it. That was a good screaming face. Someone should hire me to scream professionally.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
I don't want to do this.
It's gonna be a good one. Hey. Hey.
Oh, now I'm just going to guess it based on ones Gwen wouldn't want to ever do.
I think it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one.
I don't even know how to do this one.
It's a good one.
Well, you have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Here we go.
5,
Everybody ready?
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I know.
You do?
Yes! I'm going to say it. It's Tingle Cells.
No.
Because he's got a pointy hat.
No, I wasn't gonna get that. I wasn't gonna guess that.
He's got a pointy hat.
I'm gonna see if anybody in the chat was gonna
God,
get there
I'm
either.
doing this.
I think you guys are more with me on that. I'm thinking that most people here were like, Gwen is a really weird Tetris block.
Tingle Bells.
What?
Right
Oh,
there.
never mind. Arcade jumped on that.
I
Never
was
mind.
say.
It's just me then, I guess.
Thank you for
Tingle.
getting my weirdness.
I don't understand.
You,
I'll hang on to it, I guess.
and I guess we get another round of questions.
Questions?
Yeah.
Questions?
Good guesses, you guys. I wasn't gonna get that. I was like, I don't know what this is.
Green Suit Man the musical. Thank
don't
you,
know-
Carly.
I don't know what
That's
that
true.
is.
That's what I was. I was a green suit man.
Couldn't figure it out. I was gonna sit here thinking about it for another hour.
I
I
was
was
saying,
gonna lay awake at night, being like,
fun fact about Tingle: we had to actually animate we had to do visual effects to cover up his little blue clock that he has on him. Because if you know how green screens and blue screens work, all the things in Tingle are just stuff we put behind him on a green screen. But he's green, so we had to use a blue screen. But his little clock is blue. So we had to have a little thing that was animated that went with it to cover up so that it wouldn't superimpose the background onto his clock.
That's amazing.
okay. So, question from Monkey Chase 123. What time is it there for you? It's 4 a.m. for me.
It's
Right now, it is
2:30.
2:37 a.m.
You
and
must
we
be
are wide awake.
American.
You must be in
There's an American
Central
among us.
Time Zone, right?
Oh my.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Yeah, because there's mountain and central in between. No, what have I done?
I don't know.
What have
What
I
have you
done? All right, Red
You
Man.
worked it.
Red Man.
Red
Mad
Madman.
Red Man. Yeah, okay. So, do you watch Matt Pat's theories on FNAF for inspiration for the plot of the FNAF musicals? We're aware of them. I watch most of his theories, at least the ones about FNAF, but not necessarily for inspiration. I think a lot of times the games are the most important point because we want to steal from those and include elements that you guys are going to recognize if you saw the game or played the game yourself. And then Matt is helpful for making more or making more of an explanation for things that didn't make sense to us in the game. But we don't always use exactly what the game's accurate lore is. For example, Purple Guy is a very different character in our FNAF musical than he is in the game. And Phone Guy is a completely different person than he is in ours and so forth. So
I'll say, if you like FNAF, we're going to be playing it on replay. This channel you're watching right now at 5 p.m. Pacific on Friday.
Ooh,
when
much
we
less
normally,
convenient for you guys.
Yes, much less convenient for our international viewers.
Probably more convenient for our 4 a.m. friend.
That's
Yes, so 5 p.m. Pacific time, we are playing Five Nights at Freddy's. We're going to play the first one, so...
Also, Neff has a good point that people that want to see people like Mark or Nate or whoever to come back, we don't have control of their schedules. Nobody technically does. If you want to see them on the channels, don't come yelling at us.
I'll say
please.
2 of them don't even live
We're
in the
not in
state
charge of
anymore.
them.
Nate is in Seattle
Washington,
still,
yeah.
and Matt is on the East Coast.
Yeah, so those are things you can bring up to them. and let them know that you really liked when they, worked on those projects with us. But we're not in charge of them. We don't command them to do things. So we can only do what they're okay doing, whatever they feel like doing.
And somebody asked if Neff or Malctonia will ever star in our musicals, and the answer to that is if they want to and they're available, possibly. Because Malcolm actually already was in one of our musicals.
True. His voice was. If you go watch the Super Mario Bros. Musical, you might find a little Malcolm in there.
Crystal FNAF had a question about making an animation based on FNAF Photo Flies. What's our policy on animations, covers, things like that?
We're generally perfectly okay with covers and animated covers and stuff like that, as long as you credit us in the description as the original creator of it.
Yeah. Maybe drop a link to us too, so
let
that
us
they can
know
see how yours compares to ours.
And try to make your title different from ours, just so that you're not overlapping with people that are trying to find us and making it more difficult.
Yeah.
So we love to see your covers, actually. If you make one or an animation, send it to us. We will absolutely watch it.
Yeah, we promise we're not going to flag it or something weird.
No.
That's not what we're doing. We just like to see what people are up to. Sometimes we work with fans after we see what they've done with our videos.
I was going to say.
We are working with an animator right now who animated stuff based on one of our musicals a long time ago that's actually outperformed our live action version. Her version, the animated version, did better than our live action one. And we didn't sue her. We didn't tell her to take it down. We paid her to work with us because we thought she's awesome. And we continue to pay her to work with us because we love her. Okay, so.
Why am I so giggly? Because it's more fun to be giggly than not giggly.
Giggly.
You should try it.
One more question. Amber Ford wants to know, what's your favorite word?
Word?
Recalcitrant.
That's not your favorite word.
I think Gwen's favorite word is shudge.
Shudge?
Or fluffer.
She does say those.
Shudge.
Fluffer and shudge.
Shudge.
We shouldn't be swearing
shudge.
so much. Shudge. Fart is clearly...
Schnaw is a word that we use.
Schnaw, yeah.
Schnaw.
I haven't said schnaw in
Those
a while.
aren't words. They're not in the dictionary. You can't play them in Scrabble.
Well, if I say it, it's a word.
I can make it. I wouldn't make it a word.
Schnaw.
There's so many good words, guys.
I think other curse words that I like are like butternuts.
They didn't ask about your favorite curse words.
Well, those are some of those fun words. So being like, butternuts. That's a good one. You like fiddles or fiddles.
Oh, yeah, I always go, fiddlesticks.
Yeah, you like fiddlesticks. Yeah.
Linguini.
Linguini is a pretty absurd word. All right, Nate, you've got one, right?
I got one. I think it's doable.
Scribbleheart, you're correct. That is the person I was referring to. She is a fantastic animator. Okay, you ready? We're going to count you down.
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
What? Huh? What? Huh?
Okay.
I think I know what you're going for. Act out more of the musical.
I've got
what else is there?
Binoculars, pickaxe, throwing things out the window. Oh, it's.
Say it.
Hello, neighbor?
Yes.
Okay.
The first, what's in your basement? Yes.
I was leaning toward Magikarp, to be honest. I was like on the Magikarp side. Hello, neighbor. Hello, neighbor. Hello, neighbor.
Yep.
There you go. Ashley Horban and Rebecca Scowcroft and several other people. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Well done. Excellent.
Nicely played.
I like that we also haven't run out of time on this.
Whoops. No. I don't know how I got Magikarp. I thought you were sending a Magikarp out when you were like kicking me out.
I was just like screaming.
Yeah. Maybe I thought you were doing a Magikarp thing or something. I don't know. I got confused. I didn't know what I was seeing.
I do like Magikarp.
Magikarp. The Magikarp song. One of these days, maybe we'll do a sing-along or something. Because we played a couple of different games here. And I like to keep it interesting. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. E-boy.
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 Uh-oh. Okay. We're going to try it.
I'm glad you guys get these instead of me.
Okay.
All right.
We're going to try it. We're going to try it.
All right. Here we go. Go.
Oh, go.
Why are you on the floor again? Oh, it's kindergarten.
I'm just going to sit on the floor
That's
like
so unfair.
and then
so unfair for the audience.
I was like, I don't know how to show kindergarten.
So
but I can sit on the floor
we
a
don't
lot
have
of
a
times.
camera on the floor.
Nugget.
That would have been good.
I'm gonna see what the reaction.
Well, they could tell I was sitting on the floor.
They see you sitting. They see you sitting there, and now you're like off screen, other than like your bald spot.
Oh, thank you. Perfect.
Oh, they got it. Kindergarten.
I can't see.
I can't tell if
That's
they.
a good musical.
Wow, a bunch of people just spammed it. So.
Yeah.
Octodad, yes.
Yes.
What?
That's what
All right,
happened.
let's have Gwen get some horrible thing.
Ta-da!
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna slither in here.
Slytherin.
Yeah, I'm gonna slither in here.
Breakdancing.
You don't want
this
this
person
one?
said breakdancing.
Breakdancing.
You have to do this one. Too bad. The no takesy backsies.
This one's impossible. I knew the
Impossible.
words to this one.
Well,
Impossible.
you gotta do it. We gotta have a song that actually doesn't get answered.
Impossible.
Ah.
You can do it. You can do it. Miss Gwendolyn, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can. We gotta cheer her on, chat.
There's
We're gonna
literally
cheer
no
her on.
way. There's
You can
literally
do
no
it.
way.
You can do it. You can. And when we answer it correctly, when, not if, when we answer it correctly, we'll answer more questions. So
I hope
stakes
you're
are high.
ready to just sit here for a minute and 15 seconds while
No.
I do nonsense.
No, you can do it. Are you ready?
Is that it?
No.
Okay.
Is she cheered on yet? Have we properly cheered her on
No,
yet?
it's not gonna work. There's
You
no
can do
way.
it. I believe in you. With my heart. I have a very big
All
heart.
right, they're all cheering you on, so.
I have a huge heart. And it's very
Alright.
powerful,
Alright.
you see. Alrighty. Here we go. Oh, here's another thing about being canceled on our Europe trip. I just got an email about, like, this other thing is canceled in 2 weeks on your Europe trip. Okay, so we bought you enough time. We've encouraged you enough. You ready? You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Zipper from Animal Crossing. That's totally Zipper from Animal Crossing. That's
I
totally
know
what he does.
it. I know it.
I don't know it yet. Let me
I'm
think
gonna
about
wait for the audience to see if they
it. Yeah,
know
let me
anything.
think about it. I'm gonna try to get it before the audience.
All right.
I'm not gonna get it before the audience.
They're guessing, and I don't see anything yet. They're still cheering you on.
They're like, try
All
harder.
right. I'm gonna say it. I think it's this as well, and I'm gonna guess with Olivia Greensmith, who thinks it's Tetris.
Yes!
Oh!
Just being the blocks. I got it on the T block.
That
Yeah.
was a T block. I
Yep.
see.
We have a couple
I
people.
told you it was
Yep.
impossible.
Tetris.
How would you have done Tetris?
Hopping around like a I block and then being a little square block.
That's what she was. She was an I block.
Oh.
I don't know what that was at first. I was like, is
Yeah.
this like Pikmin or something?
Yeah, I don't know what that
But then she did a
It's a
T
T
pose, and I was
block.
like, T pose. I'm like, T.
T, I guess.
And then how are you supposed to do the Z one? Like, you know,
Like that, I think.
Ah.
That's like Egyptian.
Well, it's like a Z block.
Oh.
It's clearly a Z. And also, if you're nasty when you do it. Yeah!
Nasty
Now we're talking.
when
I
you
would have
do it.
gotten that. You didn't do that, though. Okay, well, that was
I think
pretty
it's
good.
question time. I
Yeah,
think.
that was only about 45 seconds it took, so. Not bad. Good job, you guys.
Question
She said
time.
it was never going to happen.
I did. I thought I was gonna
Yeah.
stand there for like.
No.
Oh, I
You
got
stood
it.
there for
I
about
can't give
45
it a
seconds and you got it. Good
Instant
job.
replay of the Z block.
You're great.
I thought it was a bowling pin at first. Thank you, Potato Boy.
Like Wii Bowling.
We didn't do a musical based on Wii Bowling.
Let's see. Questions. What questions
Is it
do we
okay
have
if I
to
react to some of your videos on my channel? Says
Yes.
The Loyal Hufflepuff. Definitely, especially for Loyal Hufflepuffs.
Oh, yes.
You can
Oh,
react to our videos, but again,
if you're
link back to us.
if you're a disloyal Hufflepuff, then no.
How dare you? You stain the name of Huffly Puffeliness.
If I wanted to send you fan art online, how would I do that?
It is in our about section, I think, on YouTube. But the address is Random Encounters, P.O. Box 900003, Palmdale, California 93590.
That's correct, but they did ask online.
Yes. So
Oh,
if you want
they
to send
did online.
physical art,
Sorry,
that's where you send physical
I
art.
just spaced.
If you want to send it to us online, you can send it over Twitter, over Instagram, over
Email.
email.
It's not hard to find us on social media, and we have an email address.
We
linked
have a
on
Discord
YouTube
too that has a specific section for RE fan art.
Good point. So if you're using Discord, that's a really good spot to share your work and maybe get feedback from other RE fans. Good question. Also, I hang up fan art in our house.
He does.
Yes.
It's
A
great.
lot of it.
You've probably seen a bunch of it in musicals.
It's true. I don't take it down usually, so it stays
It's
up.
usually whenever we
the
film
background.
anything in the office.
Yeah, which we haven't filmed in a while.
Boy Superman 25 wants
Boy.
to know
Boy.
which of us has been in Random Encounters the longest?
Well, that's not a contest.
Technically him.
You bunch of babies. Oh, tiny babies.
I was there for pre-random encounters. I just didn't
That's
stick
true.
around for the early years.
I still count you as being a senior Random Encounters member.
It's
AJ
true.
has been here the whole time. Nate started out here, left, came back, and still has been here for a majority of Random Encounters. And
Formulative
I'm a
years.
baby.
Technically,
that.
the newest member is Penelope.
I guess so. Has she been in any video,
Does
though?
Mr. Meowth outrank me?
He probably does.
He's been
maybe not.
around longer? I don't think he's been in more videos.
Your first video as Senpai Noticed Me. Was he in something before that?
No. If he was, it would be like a report.
His first video officially was Finding Mr. Midnight, right?
Wait, he was in the...
Yes,
he
and
wasn't
Finding
in
Mr.
the-
Midnight was before me.
Yeah,
It was
right.
January and I was February.
You're right. He was in Finding Mr.
He
Midnight.
outranks me.
Mr.
I'm
Meowth
outranked by a
outranks
cat.
Gwen.
Oh, no.
Penelope hasn't been in any musicals, I don't think.
Oh.
That's because she's a weasel.
She's been in a lot of
true.
behind-the-scenes videos, but not any...
She was up on Instagram today? Tomorrow? Already? I don't remember if I put her up. No, you were on Instagram today. Sorry. I have an Instagram of the Penelope.
Milkbud wants to know, what is your favorite RE musical that you were not in?
We're not in?
Were not in.
None of them.
Only the good ones had me in them. That I wasn't in. I mean, up until recently, I hadn't been part of Granny. So, Let Me Go was actually really good.
I almost said Arms, and then I realized I'm in that.
You are.
I like to
regrettably.
forget that I'm in that, because
Yeah.
it's a not good
Your part
role.
in it is like the least
I'm in the
favorite
beginning,
part
too.
of- Yeah,
I'm
that's
in the
true, you
beginning,
are.
too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Samus the Spaceman Cowboy.
Is a good one.
Yeah. I'm not in Just Monica either.
No, you're not.
No. I show up in the subscribe screen, but I'm not in that.
I already mentioned Resident Enos tonight, so I think I'll skip that one, even though it is still my favorite. And I'll probably go for Blood and Tears, which is just a really good song.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, Nate's ready. He's
I'm ready. We can take another question if you want, but I have a form ready.
Assuming we're quick, we should be able to get to one more round of questions before we call it.
Probably.
It's true. Let's go for one more round,
Okay.
and then we'll come back to you guys.
Okay, guys, save your questions. We're going to come back to them at the very end here. We've got one more rotation. we're gonna
Other
try to
than
get
Oh, goodness.
Skyla Sandoodles wants to know if we heard of either Six the Musical or Hamilton. I don't think either of them has heard of Six, but I've listened to it all the way through and like it decently, and I love Hamilton. So, just
through. Okay. Okay. You got an idea?
I guess.
Yes.
I guess.
That's not good enough.
I guess.
You can do it.
They're going to judge me for this, probably. So.
Probably.
Oh, I'm ready.
Here we go. And 3, 2. Do you hear my voice crack? 3, 2, 1, go. All right. It's
Oh, it's FNAF Night 2.
yes.
No?
No. Uh-oh.
It's FNAF. Night 1?
Why
But
was
you
it?
did the machine gun and
That's from
killing.
night 2?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Well, now you're gonna get judged.
I don't watch FNAF that much.
I
I
was-
don't really like
I was
FNAF that
gonna
much.
judge you.
If you
but-
weren't evident of the fact that when I say my favorite musicals are like Mario and Samus the Spaceman Cowboy, I lean towards away from FNAF.
You're going to learn to enjoy FNAF the musical more when we play it on Friday here on Replayed. Yeah!
No.
Click that notification bell so you don't miss when we upload on Replayed.
I'll judge it.
Oh.
I think the first one to guess Night 1 was Rebecca Scowcraft, so congratulations. But there
Good
were
job.
a bunch of Night 2s before that, so I'm not sure how to rank
You
it.
tricked us.
I don't remember anything from night 1 then, apparently.
Tricked us. Well, Night 1 has less that goes
It's
I
on.
was
pretty
gonna
much just
say,
the setup.
there's not
Yeah.
much that happens in it.
No,
then.
he gets scared out of his mind
Does he
and
wear the
then
mask
he
in
survives.
Night 1?
Yeah, he does. He makes
Okay.
the mask and then he hugs me
Gotcha.
at the end and then he finds out he has to come back.
Okay, well, see, that's why I was
Yeah.
like, I remember somebody getting shot. Apparently, it was night 2.
Do you want to let your dude in for the last round? He's sad.
You're sad cat. Oh, we're letting in the sad cat because his life is awful.
You can be
He's gonna be too short for sad.
even help me.
He's gonna.
He's not gonna help you.
He wanted to come
Yeah.
in and scratch that couch up.
Well, that couch is just
But this is
prop
how he gets a
couch.
sliver, though.
Probably is. My dude, you should learn better life decisions. All right, this feels like a winning entry.
It sure does.
I'm gonna
He's
use
going
this
to
one.
town on that.
Yeah,
he always does.
he hates that couch.
It's his mortal enemy.
Yeah. That
It's an
is
old
like
couch. We
our.
don't care.
Is that why he like wants to be in here? Because he hates that couch and he
think
knows it's
so.
in here?
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no! What am I gonna do with this one?
I love how the chat is super excited about the cat, even though you can't see the cat.
Oh, I was gonna pick him up.
So he jumps over here. Oh, I can't reach him now because he moved away. Come here.
What do I do for this one?
Hey, come here.
Hey, buddy.
You guys are.
Come here.
You guys aren't gonna get this one. To think we got all the way to the second to last one, and I'm not gonna. We're not gonna get this one. It's gonna
There
be
he
too
is.
hard.
Hey, buddy.
It's gonna be too hard. Hey, dude. Maybe I need you. Are you the prop I need?
You can't use props.
Oh, I can't.
We haven't used props.
But I have a cat
Oh,
now.
you're technically pointed at things.
Now that I have a cat.
All right, chat. Is he allowed to use the cat in his charade?
Are you allowed to help me?
Tell us yes
my
or
dude?
no.
Are you allowed to help me, my dude? My dude. Meow. He's like, I don't want to help you. I just want to
All
come
right,
in here and
well-
go. There you go.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, it's the Thunderman song. Not the Thunderman song. It's the Minecraft one
The
with the
Enderman
Enderman
song?
song.
Yes, that's it. I'm like, this is the worst. I can't do this one. You guys are
How are
pretty
you
good.
gonna use the cat?
I was gonna put him on my back and like go boo, like, except I couldn't go boo.
Well, let's see if they can get it before we guess it. Malcolm said Captain Toad, Minesweeper, Minecraft.
Captain Toad was good.
Someone said Minecraft. That's probably the
Close, yeah.
closest.
Yeah.
That was a tough one.
Minecraft.
I'm guessing a whole bunch
Creeper.
of you guys are like, yeah, I didn't know you had
Enderman
it.
Love Song says Squeebers.
Yeah, Enderman song.
And
That's-
Skyla Sandoodles and Teddy C.
It's like an obscure song too. It's gonna end up on our Extra Life playlist, to be honest. It's that kind of like level of like people don't know this song. It's got a few 100,000 views, I think, maybe 1 million, but it's been up for like 8 years. So that's not a big feat when the video's been up that long on a
Big
channel
feet.
this large. I know, I have the biggest feet.
He's got big
Oh my
feet.
dude.
It's the big bunny feet.
Your big feet. Oh, you have the biggest bunny feet. Look at these big bunny feet.
He's ready for me now.
Oh, big bunny feet. Big bunny feet. Okay. I'll trade with you.
Oh.
Come here. Oh, there you go.
Here, take a cat.
I got-
He's like, what?
There we go.
I'm confused. What just happened?
It's okay.
There.
All
Now you get
right.
to help with charades, okay?
Sure do.
Yeah.
Here, start.
Look at his big bunny feet. I can see them on here. They're also filthy because he climbed in the fireplace again. Because he hears birds perched up on our chimney from the inside, and then he like wants to get them. So he pries
can
open
actually
the
do this
fireplace, and then he climbs in.
Cheats.
Alrighty.
I don't know how to do this one.
Don't know how to do this one. Well,
Does Mr. Meows help you?
No.
oh, he doesn't.
Uh-oh.
Particularly.
Huh.
Well, we'll see if everybody or anybody can get this. This is
All
our
right,
last
Are you
one.
ready?
We've got a 100% success rate. Let's not let this slip through our fingers.
No pressure.
There's cat hair all over.
Yeah, this is the problem with having Mr. Meows in here. His hair is like into your face.
He's a pretty hairy dude. Okay,
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
5,
Are you guys
4,
ready?
3, 2, 1, go. Oh,
That's easy.
I know that.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna say it out loud when I see it in the chat.
Some people are on the right track.
If you're gonna make up a verse, I think I'm only seeing people still stuck on.
Yes, they're not taking the one hint she gave.
Everybody knows the character you are.
Someone's sort of closer.
Baldy
There-
Big Zoo!
there-
There it is!
Maria Beltran, Baldi's
Maria
Big Zoo.
Beltran.
Thank
Nice
you!
job.
Yep, it was playtime, obviously, but Gwen was hinting at not one, not two, the third Baldi we did.
Yep, that was complicated.
I
yeah,
couldn't
Layman
figure out
Knight
how to,
figured it
like,
out, Neff figured it
Walk
out.
through a zoo and be
Yeah,
like
everybody figured it
random
out. Good
animals.
job.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, good job. I see how he was gonna help with that, except without being able to sing like, "This is a cat, it is fat, it's got feet
I
like a
know.
round hat." Yeah, I
Oh,
wouldn't know what to do.
Okay, you're gonna come back.
I can't cancel it. It won't
You
stop.
have to clear that.
Oh, okay.
let me teach you about Apple iPhones.
iPhones
The
are
cancel button
awful.
won't work
iPhones
anymore.
are awful.
Once it starts
I will
dinging,
say
the
that.
cancel button stops working.
They are awful.
Okay. So,
He's like a green
question.
cat under these lights.
I know, right? He's the Grinch.
Yo, Grinched. I have a great idea. Grinched.
1, 2, nope, you messed up. Question from Claude. Are you doing any more videos on the Sonic the Musical songs?
Oh my.
Have you thought about that?
Have we thought about it? Okay, so we like all of the songs in our Sonic
That's your mic,
movie
by the
trailer.
way.
We like all the songs in our Sonic movie trailer.
Uh-huh.
And obviously the full versions do exist for every single one of them. If you don't know that, they're on Spotify, they're on Google Play, they're on like all your favorite music websites, and you can go look up the full versions of every single song that's in that trailer. We never intended to make videos for all of them, but it is fun.
We never intended to make a full musical either. Like, that was a common misconception people had that trailer was real. It was fake. It was a fake trailer for a fake movie we weren't going to make. So
We were specifically making it to beat the actual Sonic movie trailer so that we could be like the first one to make a trailer, but not the first one to make a movie.
Okay. Other questions. Question from Cool Cody. Do you guys have a video tour of your house? If not, will you make one?
I
Why?
feel
You want
like
to come over?
every musical we make is partially a video tour of our house. Like, if you've seen Hello Neighbor, you've seen our house.
Yeah, it's
Basically.
true.
If you've
right?
seen I See You, you've seen our house.
If you
Mr.
saw
Hobbs'
the
Playhouse.
first Granny, Mr.
Hobbs is a little less so because it's got fake walls.
All right, that's fair.
I feel like Hello Neighbor is the one that's the most accurate because we didn't really change much for that.
We just put out
Yeah.
some extra
Yeah,
props.
Granny we put
Yeah.
up fake walls. Nana Knows the Ending we put up fake walls.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like our patrons are probably the ones that have seen the most of the house because
Sure.
they kind of get stuff from like AJ's computer and then they get run upstairs to see a prop or see a costume or something, and so like they see a significant amount of the house. But I don't think we've ever done a full house tour, and I don't think we honestly no, like, just imagine a giant room full of costumes and then a giant room full of props and then a giant room that we have a green screen hanging on the wall.
I was gonna say, if you watch like all our musicals and you know that that's our house, you could probably start making like an actual map of our house.
You could.
Like, you would know that one room is the office, and that if you go down the hallway, you've seen me in Honey Pop in my room.
It's true. We've seen AJ's bedroom in AJ and my bedroom. Sorry, in Hello Neighbor, and in
Well, you just saw it in Too Slow for like a shot or two.
we did.
It's
That's
true. That was Amy's room.
That was in the dark though.
You've seen the upstairs hallway. That's where all the arcades are that Sonic was at in Too Slow. The downstairs is wide open, like the kitchen you've seen in Misfortune.
But this is interesting because I just realized unless we tell them what, like, for example,
It's
number
true.
1 also has our bedroom in it.
It's true.
And yet they wouldn't know that except me going like, that was our bedroom. And it doesn't really give you a whole lot of information about where that is compared
It's
to
true.
everything else.
They might
So,
not know the room.
I'm
layouts,
trying to think of what
not so
rooms
much.
they have technically not seen, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure we have filmed something
I
in
think
every
we
single
filmed
room
something
in
in
this
every room of
house,
our house.
Yeah, probably.
with maybe the exception of our bathroom. I know we filmed something in the shower because part of I'm Number One is in our shower.
Yes.
But the like outside bathroom part.
I feel like one of the least used ones is actually what's our green screen room now. But that's where all of Sally Face takes place.
Yes.
Our bathroom, or the bathroom.
Almost all of it. There's scenes
It's
in
true.
here and there's
There are
scenes
scenes
in
in this
dungeon.
bathroom behind this camera where our streaming
AKA
room
our
is.
garage.
Yes.
We don't have a dungeon.
Oh, we
Yes.
could if we wanted to. We just have to decorate it back up like a dungeon again.
You've even seen like the cat litter box room. It's where Gwen hides in
yeah.
ICU
Yeah.
when she smells Granny's Depends. Like, I think you've seen every room of this house. Well, maybe not the downstairs bathroom.
That one's pretty small.
Ah, yeah.
It's small,
Yeah.
which is why we've never
No,
filmed in it.
because we filmed part of Web of Lies in there when
Technically-
Adriana was climbing out the window.
But that's just the window, basically.
That's true.
Anyway, long story short, we don't like to spoil the magic, but you can spoil the magic for yourself if you just watch through enough of our videos
Yeah.
and start marking down what kind of rooms you're seeing. You probably could start recognizing them in a lot of different videos. Someday, somebody's gonna make a creepily accurate like blueprint of the house and be like, based on all of these musicals, I pieced together all of this information.
I'm waiting for the blueprint that is so wrong. It is very funny to me. Like, I want to see the one where it's like, so clearly the bedroom is here, directly across from this, which is right next to this, which is also attached to this by a bridge.
So the kitchen is in the middle of the bathroom, which is attached to Nate's room and the ball pit.
This is a horrifying house.
I know. Anyway,
I think someone could make an accurate
with
thing
all
of
the
our house.
theorists that we have on here from Game Theory and beyond, I
With
would
all
not
the
be
videos
surprised.
we've done.
I believe it.
We have a lot of data points on this. Okay, so kind of spinning off of this a little bit. Love Deloom 24/7 asked, what is the weirdest thing you guys have done for RE? We might expand this to just this week because we
Just
do
this week?
so
What's
many
the
weird
weirdest
things.
thing?
I mean, the most recent weird thing that I did is
Yeah.
I hot glued parsley into carrots to make them look like they had greens on them still.
Pretty weird.
Which was very weird.
Pretty weird.
Just
I've
so
never
you
done
know,
that.
if you hot glue a carrot, it will cook from the
Pretty
inside.
weird. That's pretty weird.
Yeah. But this week, we didn't
Yeah, I
actually
was
do
gonna say
anything
this week we haven't been in production as much. We did swim around in a ball pit really stupidly.
Yes.
And dropped a rubber fish in it as well.
You once
that was
ate a
weird.
stick of butter.
That was pretty weird. But some people do that. Some people just like the taste of butter that much. Recently, I was going to say, so one of the weird things I feel like I did was I went and torched a bunch of strawberries in the fireplace on like little like cooking sticks. And then I put them in a pie filled with ash and grease from the barbecue grill. And then I put them in the oven and just baked them.
Let's be honest. Everything
For no
we did for
reason.
Cooking Mama was weird.
It
We
was.
trashed the entire kitchen.
Yeah,
On purpose.
Those pies though were horrifying,
gross.
and any right-minded person would look and be like, "Why are you doing this? Why are you stinking up the whole house with these terrible things?" And I'd be like, "Cause I need them to be terrible and stinky."
We had a sword
weird.
fight in our
We did?
dining room.
Yeah, that was just last week, right?
That was weird.
That was like last week.
I can't think of anything this week that we've done that's that weird.
We'll
Not
get to
related to
some.
RE.
True. Today we
We
did
went
some weird stuff.
Dressed up the cats as a slug.
That was kind of weird. Yeah. Stay tuned. That answer is always evolving. Let's see. We've got just a couple more minutes, I would say, if you guys want to answer a couple more questions before we sign off for the night. For us, it's the night. And again, thank you guys for joining us.
Absolutely.
Especially the mods who have been here so late in the evening. Thank you for doing that. I know it's not easy to make time. Even during some of this COVID stuff, it's almost more important to be well rested right now. So thank you for giving up some time so you can be here with us in our international encounters.
And thank you for spending time with us, everyone else. Like, we really do appreciate you showing up to things like this and helping us keep a smile on our faces. It's really, really nice, actually, to spend this kind of time with you.
Question from Sander Muller. How did you make AJ play all the characters in kindergarten?
Well, first we twisted his arm up behind his
I was
back.
like, "Oh, okay,
We didn't
I'll
make
do
him.
it."
He wanted to.
I wasn't going to always. We definitely discussed not doing it that way.
We
right?
did. I
Yeah.
think the discussion ended up on it was going to be incredibly difficult to get that many actors into one room at one time, just scheduling wise. And we thought it would be a good joke if AJ played them all himself. In terms of how we transformed him,
Transformed me. Oh,
there
you
were
couldn't tell it was me.
wigs, there were costumes. He wore lipstick for several of them. He wore eyelashes for several of
Sure,
them.
I had fake eyelashes. Those were cute.
Movie magic.
I liked those actually. They stay on so much better than a mustache. We should just give Luigi fake eyelashes from now on instead of a
It'd be
mustache.
really horrifying.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, they were coming off frequently
It came
enough
off
that I was
not
like,
as much as the mustache.
No, the
Yeah.
mustache is
Okay.
like, I won't even get a shot. I'll just be like, there, is it on straight? Okay, oh no, it's in my mouth. Stupid
Oof.
Luigi mustache is the worst. Other than Wario's nose.
Wario's mustache and nose is far worse than Luigi's, I feel like.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was actually terrible
but I
too.
definitely remember halting a couple shots to be like, hang on, I have to stick your eyelash back on.
Yes. Well, if I could pick, I would definitely do eyelashes more often than the mustaches. Like, none of the makeup
Oh.
for kindergarten was actually that bad. Except for the bald cap. The
bald
bald
cap
cap
was
is
terrible.
always the worst. So the janitor in kindergarten is always the most
Yes.
trouble to make convincing.
Next time we'll just make AJ shave his head.
But he was a lot better because I was able to actually enunciate a little bit with my mouth this time. In the first kindergarten, people are like, he doesn't even sing. I was singing. I just had to be like, because the beard was so flimsy. So on the second one, I was able to do a bit more of take a hike kind of thing because the beard actually stayed on well enough in the second one.
We learn. We improve as we go. Or
Yeah.
we try to.
That bald cap, though. Bald caps and us are just not really...
Bald caps.
They work well
Right.
enough for the short scenes we need. Anyway, there you go. That's a glimpse into how we did it.
Dun, dun, dun.
What else do we got? I see a lot of repeat questions here, so I'm trying to find fresh ones. Let's jump down here and see if I missed anything that just came in.
Again, anyone asking if we'll make blank musical, the answer is always maybe. We haven't ruled anything out for eternity or decided that we will definitely make anything. So we always take your suggestions, but we can't promise we'll make anything.
I see people responding to whether to shave my head or stick with bald caps. For Psycho, we actually joked about that in a Cooking Mama.
Which was especially funny since the Psycho was originally just supposed to be a blooper. He wasn't even going to be in the regular video. And I was like, you're not shaving your head for a blooper, but he was gung-ho for it, so...
All right, another gotcha girl wants to know, how is Daisy doing in therapy?
I
don't think we even know why she's in therapy.
I don't
still.
know. She only says one thing over and over again, and it's, hi, I'm Daisy. Hi, I'm Daisy. Hi, I'm Daisy. Hi, I'm Daisy.
I see. So her vocabulary became "Hi, I'm Daisy" after playing Mario Party.
Yes.
That's all she had left.
So Mario Kart Double Dash is actually after she was released from therapy. She's rehabilitated.
I like this theory that she's so messed up from Mario Party.
To Think Deep, who's suggesting we should try gluing the mustache, we have tried gluing the mustache.
Oh, try like everything with a mustache. My skin is just oily enough. I'm going to hand this up to
It's a greasy fellow.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
He never has to use chapstick or hand lotion or anything, and I'm constantly jealous.
True. But yeah, things like Ganondorf's makeup doesn't stay on very well for me. Things like mustaches don't stay on well for me. Beards don't stay on well for me.
He can't even grow a real mustache because as soon as it starts coming in, it
just falls
slides off.
Yeah, so unfortunately, yeah, my skin is just, it doesn't work very well with a lot of things. And I sweat more than other people too. Like, definitely if we're like exercising or something, I'll break a sweat a lot faster, I feel like, and harder than anybody else. So I'm just, I go all in and my skin is like ready to shed as much water as it can. Sometimes it doesn't realize it's just a mustache. Like, just chill out, man. It's going to go away at the end of the shoot. It's okay. It's like, no, get it up.
I just saw Neff saying she needed to add our Harry Potter houses to the FAQ, so I'm going to make a plug for the FAQ right now. We have a frequently asked questions thing that if you're asking about our favorite foods, Pokemons, games, musicals, movies, anything like that, it's probably in that frequently asked questions file, and you can get to that from our About page.
If you actually care. I know some people don't actually care that much about us. They ask it, and they're like, I just want to have something to ask. And I understand that. If you do care about us, and I like to believe some of you do, you can find that information in the FAQ. Do you want to really quick talk about your Harry Potter houses?
I'm a Slytherin.
I'm a Ravenclaw.
I'm a Rufflepuff.
Because he has to be the
other...
It
is so... Shut up.
He has to be contrarian. He's like Rian Johnson.
No. I'm subverting your expectations. No, because I took the Pick Your House game twice. The first time I said I was a Ravenclaw, and we went, that's weird. And I took it again, but longer, with like all the questions, not just the ones they gave you. And I came up Hufflepuff, which is what everybody assumed I was going to be. So I'm a Rufflepuff, apparently. Apparently.
He's stupid.
I thought I was going to be a Grufflepuff.
He's a Wumpus.
He's super heavy on the Ufflepuff part.
The Ufflepuff?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll allow you the R, but heavy on the Ufflepuff.
The Ufflepuff. All right.
So it's like, Rufflepuff.
Yes. Rufflepuff.
Oh yeah, do tell us your houses too. I'm seeing a couple of people letting us know, and I want to know.
Find out who's in our houses.
I want to know who has the most like house buddies here.
Huh. Well, it's not gonna be Slytherin. Just saying. You're all evil.
Where is the Wumpus representation at?
My Wumpus peeps, where are you?
This person says that you're all the houses, that you can't choose between them. You're just too nice.
I'm House Targaryen.
I like that. Actually, that's good.
I love.
I'm gonna mix my Game of Thrones houses.
Which Game of Thrones house would you belong to?
I'm probably House Baratheon. I'm like, let's just like drink and be doing nothing. Let's just sit there. I'm gonna go get killed by a boar.
That sounds like me.
But you also have to claim to be king while you do it, because like every single Baratheon is like, I'm the king.
I'm the
that's true.
king.
That's part of it. I'm the king. Look at me, the king.
Oh, that's great. I'm seeing a lot of Hufflepuff love and a lot of Ravenclaw love, and you're right, not too much Slytherin going on.
I mean,
here, but
Random
that's okay.
Encounters, I think, does appeal to people that are more like theatrical, artistic, things like that, and so you're more likely to find some like Ravenclaw going on there. You're probably gonna find bold, courageous people in there, like different doors. And you're also likely to find a bunch of us cheerful, happy, fun-loving people. We're just huffle-puffing around here.
Yeah. But what Game of Thrones house are you if he's Baratheon?
I don't actually know if I'm Baratheon.
Oh, I'm totally down with this.
I like to say I am, but I don't think I'm tough enough to be a Mormont. Man, I don't think I qualify. They kicked me out.
Mormonts are great. They can't kick you out. You're like born into the house.
Well, they'd be ashamed of me. We don't talk about him.
The Mormont black sheep.
He was like all the kindergartners. We don't talk about him.
You know, the Mormont black sheep is like your favorite Mormont. So
That's true. You're right. I fit right in. The disgraceful Mormont is my favorite Mormont.
I like Lyanna Mormont's great.
Yeah. I don't know. The Tyrell family's pretty cool too.
Tyrells are awesome.
Yeah.
I generally want to be either a Tyrell or a Stark. They do good, although they die a lot.
I don't think Gwen would be a good Stark. She gets cold when it's like 90 degrees out. And it's always winter up there.
Yeah.
But they've got
like
all,
winter's
the
coming.
Fur and the cloaks and the,
I
like,
don't
the
think that'd be enough.
Dress.
But she is more likely to be like, winter's coming, like constantly be like, it's the middle of April. Winter is coming. Yeah. She does have this nice fine dire wolf over here cleaning his paws.
I do.
Aren't you?
And actually, I think it was for my first birthday. AJ gave me like a plushie of a dire wolf, so I've got several.
So now you know all of our houses, both Game of Thrones and Harry Potter. Hopefully that helps you in some life or death situation one day.
Probably not.
Maybe one last question, then we should sign off for the night. Let our mods get some sleep. Let us get some sleep, probably.
Okay, if you could be some sort of wizard with an animal familiar,
yes,
which animal would you choose?
I would. Hold on.
Wood? Wood is not an animal. No, we went over this.
What animal would you choose as your animal familiar?
Correct.
Clearly you choose Mr. Meows.
But he is a pretty good familiar. He is my current familiar. But he owls a lot more at the door when I'm trying to sleep than I think I would choose usually. So I'm like...
Penelope would be a very good familiar.
She is. She's
Weasley.
like classic.
She's, yeah. I always like it whenever she does, like, you know, she stretches. And she makes that, like, stereotypical, like, black cat pose.
Oh, yeah. I tend to think a bird of some sort. Like, I want to go with, like, a colorful one, like Iago and, like
a
Aladdin.
vulture.
No, I go with, like, a nasty parrot familiar that's, like... That can, like, totally talk to me, but people don't realize it. They think it just, like, imitates people. But behind the scenes, we actually have conversations and scheme and stuff. But I don't know. A penguin familiar would be a lot cuter. Right? Like, except then I have to live in a cold place so that it actually is comfortable more often.
Okay, so...
Evil parrot, I think I need to stick with.
Evil parrot's pretty good.
Yeah. There's
a weird little predator animal called a Fossa or a fossa. I can't remember exactly how it's supposed to be pronounced. But Fossa. And it's nocturnal and it's adorable, but it's also deadly. And if I get to pick anything, that's what I'm going with.
This is made up. She just made up an
animal. It is not. It is not.
I don't believe these are real. Unless she's a powerful wizard or a witch, I think she could invent whatever she wanted. I was also thinking, like, I like when people have little lizard familiars. Like Rapunzel. She has a lizard familiar.
It's a little scary.
It's like a bobcat thing.
It looks like a cross between a bobcat and a meerkat.
Yeah.
And it lives in trees and has a massive tail.
It's weird.
I love it.
How I feel about it.
I'm using it.
Huh. Okay.
I'll pick a raven.
A raven?
Yeah. They like to hang out outside our house and taunt Mr. Meows.
They're super smart. They are very smart. I watched Matt Pat's theory about Untitled Goose Game and how if the goose was actually like a raven, basically the entire game would be accurate because they can like legitimately like add like steps to like a plan that like in order to do this one goal, I need to do these 3 things in this order to achieve my goal. And like even just for just the fun of taunting other animals, like that class of bird does things like that.
We made friends with a raven at our local Five Guys that one time.
We did.
He wanted a French fry and we gave him one, and then he was our buddy.
Come here, my dude. You're a nice guy.
Oh,
nice guy.
Well, I think that should be our last question. Yeah, and I think we should wrap up and let our mods go to sleep.
Yeah, this dude is waiting for his snacks. He wants to go to bed too.
Oh, I bet he is.
Don't you?
Hi.
That dude.
All right. Well, thank you so much for staying up with us or for
Starting
spending
your
whatever
day
of your day with us. And we hope you guys have a wonderful evening, day, afternoon, morning, whatever comes next.
Yes.
And we will see you on Friday, hopefully, for our stream
we're
of
going to play some Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
Here on replay.
I will hold your hand.
Can you hold my hand? Stay with me. Never leave me. I love you too much.
All right. Are we ready to beard salute?
I think we're ready to beard salute.
All right, dude, you're gonna help us with the beard salute, okay? Alrighty. Everybody stay healthy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Beard salute. Oh, good job, my dude. That was great. You're the best beard saluter ever.